It's your girl Soleil Moon. Yes, it is. Well, quite frankly, it's after midnight, and I have no idea why I am pulled to go live, but here we are. Um, I don't think anyone that is in the tarot, watches tarot, is in the spirituality is the least bit surprised to hear me say that things have been a little bit funky. Yes, absolutely. And a little bit, the energy has been more than just a little weird recently. And so I'm on the table. We're going to dig into it. You can see I totally cleansed and reset all of my cards earlier today. I'm kind of leaning over. I'm hoping you guys can actually see this well. I have no idea if anybody's watching. I don't have any of my friends or moderators or anything in the chat. Actually, I need to get some official moderators, it looks like, but different thing for a different time. Energy has been strange to say the least. I think that's an understatement at this point. We've all been feeling it and kind of used to feeling it because, well, Mercury retrograde, but it's been more than that. It's been absolutely more than that. And if anybody is watching and you guys have questions or anything, I will try to get to them after this. I have my other phone actually recording this in a different layout, so I won't be able to see your comments, but just know I do absolutely appreciate every single one of you, or even if it's just a single person. I pulled out my original Big Girl deck for some reason today. So we're going to be starting with that. But something is askew. I don't like to say the word off because things change when they're supposed to. They change when they need to. But look, my nails ain't done. I don't have a bracelet on or rings or anything. So that lets you know how pressing this feels for me to be on the table at this moment. I feel like there's been more than just a few blasts from the past for most of us coming back. Some good, some bad, lots probably in between. People have been tense. So we got the storm reverse we're starting out with, and it says lack of faith, despair, discouragement, darkness. That's exactly what I've been feeling. That's exactly why I'm on the table right now. Um, for those of you who follow me, you notice I end up saying, well, this is going to be another crosswalk special quite a bit. I feel like for some reason here, we have the Nine of Pentacles upright, abundance, luxury, self sufficiency, independence, material comfort. I'm not rejecting anything. I'm going to take it how it comes out. We've got the Hangman 12. What sacrifices are you willing to make for a higher purpose? I feel like almost like people that are Two of Pentacles, adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling. I feel like people that are struggling is actually what I'm tapping into. And I can't say that wouldn't necessarily be what I would refer to as the collective, but it doesn't feel like it. We've got incompletion. We've got the world in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Slowest movie night ever. Upright. I'm just going. All right. Oh, okay. That's a lot of cards. I said I was going to take everything. I can't Welsh on it now, right? If you see me leaning back, it's just me kind of checking the camera to see if you guys can see what I'm saying. First thing I'm noticing, upon glance, every major arcana card on the board is in the reverse except for the moon. So let's get it in. Like I said, there's this been very pressing feeling that almost like the people I would generally be advising you to be cautious of are almost reaching out for help, like someone is just completely overwhelmed. Um, they don't know what to do with all of the big feelings, Mercury retrograde, full moons, this time of year, hell, the heat wave in the economy, big feelings, right? Lots of big feelings, lots of heavy energy, and people that don't know how to ground themselves, that are not necessarily spiritual, because they don't realize we all are, whether we quote unquote identify with it or as it, or not, are floundering. Kind of almost to feel like I'm being asked to help, and I don't know. But this mess tells me right here that's exactly why I'm here. There's a lot of confusion on the board. There's a lot of conflicting feelings here on the board. But what I'm really noticing, besides all the inverted major arcana, I mean, you've got the Empress in reverse, you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you've got Judgment in reverse, you have the Star in reverse, you have the World in reverse, you've got the Hangman. Actually, the Hangman is upright. So only two upright major arcana cards we have are these two. Everything else is topsy turvy. And that's not surprising. I'm just going to start. Eyes caught my winding way tarot. Okay. Ooh. Mmm. Throat's already closing up. What is it? I'm asking for clarification on the inverted star, the lack of faith, despair, discouragement, darkness. And I get the Chariot and the inverted Two of Pentacles. Immediate feeling is someone wants to run away from a choice. My immediate feeling with that is that someone wants to run away from a choice that they have made. I don't know who this is resonating with. If it's resonating with anyone watching, you want to leave a comment and we can dig into it. I'm open to roll, but tell me, um, hmm, messy truth. Um, tell me why. Tell me why whoever this is resonating with, whoever is watching, why someone is wanting to run away from a choice they've made. Real eyes, real lies. Seeing clearly, illusion, correct awareness. Well, that does kind of speak volumes. Okay. What is the awareness about? Maybe that's why I reset all of these cards, because this is going to take a bit. What is all this awareness? What is this clarity? Because I mean, the imagery on this card. I don't know how well I'm holding these for you guys, but it looks like this is illusion cracked. It looks like someone has either faced a harsh truth or truly faced themselves, become aware of something, and it's cards flying on my lap. Marriage, sacred union. Okay. So someone made a decision about a marriage or sacred union that they're not happy with, or inner growth, freedom, surrender. Whew. Okay. Instantly getting the feeling over here that someone wants to run away from a choice. I don't know if they want to run away from who they picked to marry, or if they stepped outside of their marriage. Because freedom, surrender. All right, I'm over here in the Love Oracle. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I could be here all night because there's so much on the board. A couple of cards keep flipping over and going back in. I'm trying my best to forgive. I'm ascending. Ooh, that would explain awareness. I'm sorry for not contacting you. Okay, so someone here is obviously not in contact with someone they want to be in contact with. Um, can we get something here? Tribal. I put that my who is it deck. So that card is depicting a very strong looking, what I would call an African American woman. So that who you are, who you're not in contact with. I feel like maybe that's maybe who you're not in contact with. Why are you not? Why are you not contacting this person? Sunglasses flipped out, and then Cupid's arrow. Watching, looking, perception, stalking gives me that whole online social media thing. Hopefully, that's not in person. If anybody's doing that in person, against the law, don't do that. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by luck. That's a contradiction. Oh, hold on. Getting something. Okay, is this a matter of you've become distant from someone you realize you've got some decent feelings for? Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. And then it's followed by, like I said, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head, not dealing with the hurt, avoiding a conversation, call boundaries versus still angry. Okay, love bug. Okay, like I said, just the feeling of someone absolutely just reaching out for help, and you got me. I don't know how much use I will be, but I'm doing my best. Okay, so we've got someone made a decision that they want to run away from. They've become aware of something to do with their marriage or just outside of it that they regret, and they're stalling out contact. They feel like they're not enough, but they've got ego and jealousy issues preventing them from talking, and they're not going to have a conversation. I That's a lot. I didn't expect to pull that many cards for clarification on just the inverted star, but it did say lack of faith, despair, discouragement, darkness. That darkness, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like the well, tell me who this this nine of pentacles. It feels like this person is watching someone in this energy, and they're approaching them slower, not at all. Then we've got the a choice coming up here again. I help a girl out here. I'm over here struggling because it's like it's a lot. It was a lot. So I'm just like I obviously won't be able to sleep with all this going on in my head. So I might as well get on the table. And I haven't gone live on YouTube. What? Inverted Ace of Wands. Ooh. Okay. Lustful feelings for this person you see in the Nine of Pentacles. This feels like you feel like you're gonna be rejected. Page of Cups. Yeah. I hate to say it, love bug. It looks like you're approaching this person from a very immature standpoint, at least mentally. It's kind of a half-ass, half-hearted cup of love. It's just like, haha, here's a cup, here's a fish. I mean, I'm not usually taking these cards so literally, but that's what it feels like. It's kind of like you maybe treated this like a game. Inverted Six of Swords. Somebody left. Okay, somebody left. I don't know if you left somebody or they left you. Maybe y'all left each other. I don't know. Nothing else wants out of here. Um, okay. Can you tell me more about that situation? All right, spirit. Block and bless. Left on red. It's in reverse. Boundary, no contact, closure. Somebody's thrown up a wall. Because like I said, I'm feeling that I'm reading for the darker side of seers instead of the softer side of seers. And this coming out inverted feels like it's significant. This is left on red, ignored message, seen no response. This feels like maybe part of the mistake that was made. Remember, we were talking about earlier about lack of contact and not reaching out. Okay, give me some insight on that so I'm not rolling into supposition. Just, yeah, woo, 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 woo. Don't you do that. Don't throw that so deck at me. I said I was going to take everything, but I'm not going to flip through this whole deck. I will draw a line at that. Engagement ring. Photograph. Clock. Mask. The chaser. Twin flames. Woo! Gosh, why did I know? Okay. Let's peel this back. Let's start here. I'm drawn to the ring. I don't know if somebody was rejected or this relationship again. Marriage did come up over here. This says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. And then you've got the photograph inverted. Looking at your photos, didn't we have, yeah, cassette going back through replaying events? Okay, a lot of reminiscing going on here. Missing you, nostalgia, wanting to make new memories. Clock, time's out. This is inverted. Need time, takes time, end time cycles, time to heal. Yeah, but this time is out. Time is out. Whoever you were dealing with, stringing along. And if you guys are here watching this for someone else, and you're resonating with the other side of this, welcome. But yeah. Cross watchers, this your time is up. You just total feeling because I even flipped my hourglass before we started here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It looks like it's in the edge of the frame. But yeah, it's like it looks like you ooh, it hit me. I mean, told wasted a lot of time, didn't appreciate time. Um, mask, not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, dilute, gaslighting. That is giving me a little bit of narcissistic vibes. Or also someone ruled by their ego, afraid of their own emotions. And the chaser. But that's in the reverse. Either you didn't chase somebody when you should, or they got tired of chasing you. And then you've got twin flames, yin and yang, balance, duality, coupling, complemented each other. It looks like you guys were intended to be each other's person, but you fumbled the ball. Somebody fumbled the ball. The ball was dropped. It was things did not go according to plan. Looking all over the place. Not sure. Unavailable, struggles with intimacy, emotionally aloof, dating other people. Yeah, that'll do it. Avoidance, scared to face the truth, living in denial, running away from the pain. And then you got legal matters not going in your favor. And you've got marriage, license, divorce paper, getting a lawyer. Oof, that is heavy. We are 2 cards in. I'ma just keep going until I can't go. Okay, so it looks like is looking like a pretty serious situation here. I hate to feel say it because it's so sad. I feel like I almost want to cry. Some of you are really struggling out there with having screwed this up. And for you, collective, if you're out there and you're watching, whoever did this to you, they're drowning right now in regret. The regret is extremely high. About somebody with a baby face. And one party has an unkempt beard, but it's giving me a haggard feeling. Someone feels haggard, tired, like they're not taking care of themselves. Like I said, someone is falling apart kind of from the inside out here trying to deal with this. I am going to go with the card is not going to go that. Let's see if we can. I started to say get how the knight relates to the two of pentacles, but then I throw close up. I don't know if I want to go card by card, but here we are. This is what I signed up for. Reliability, practicality, discipline, hard work, perseverance. And then you've got adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling priorities, multitasking. And it's followed by greed, the inverted king of pentacles, materialism, arrogance, financial instability, overindulgence. Okay. Oof, you gave that up. I get it. You had reliability, practicality, discipline, a hardworking partner, or at least working towards one, and you made a choice and you ended up here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. For some reason, the common color scheme in these was just like, okay, this feels related. All earth signs. So whoever you screwed over, it seems like you screwed over an earth sign. So that would be um I'm an earth sign myself, and I can't even think. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So yeah, I'm getting heavy. That yeah, that's or either they got her earth sign heavy in trouble. But I'm getting a feeling that whoever this is resonating with for you screwed over an earth sign, which means you're in trouble. Especially if you've gone quiet. I'm just gonna tell you that earth signs aren't the one to play the game of absence makes the heart grow fonder. Nah, definitely we become the fuck around and find out true when it comes to that, if that is true, but I don't think that's yeah, that's been a lot of previous card was earth as well. Yeah, somebody screwed no an earth sign, and it's not that we're not forgiving, it's just by the time you get to that point we don't care. um so you all this feeling desperate, lost, I can understand it because it tends to be the way it rolls. You've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's nothing. The dead horse's head? Let's notice that in that card. Four of Cups. Ay, 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 ay. The Magician. One more for the road. Gave me two. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. That does make sense. Yeah, I understand that. One, that's two. Okay, boy, yoy. You don't have the magic stick, do you? This looks like someone who ego libido. Ego libido led him astray. Yeah. Now your Queen of Cups is upside down and she's got her sword up. So yeah, this feels like the feminine energy that you're dealing with, like, or it could, like I said, easily could be a man that's in his feminine energy, but definitely did something that, yeah, I don't know if it was wandering hour as far as an affair, or could just be as simple as being non-committal. Yeah, the beating a dead horse. Yeah, that pretty significant imagery on there. And I just look like these hands are trapped, like they're reaching out for. Like I said, this energy just feels desperate. Hence me being on the table almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so screwed over an earth sign, and your Queen of Cups is now turned into the Queen of Swords. Tell me how you feel about it. Oof, you deserve the best. Will I see you again? If it's an earth sign, I don't know. I don't know. Oof, anything? Something that doesn't come out. I've never met someone like you. You're idealizing them now. Can you forgive me? That's ooh, that's rough. You. So at least you're aware. Girl, so at least you're aware of the. Looks like you're very aware of what you screwed up. Or that you have screwed up severely. I'm not trying to beat you over the head, but the further I get into this, the more I'm sitting here like, oh boy, I understand why you are losing sleep and you're looking unkept because what did you do? I've got the what's the tea deck out. Morning after, up all night, late night rendezvous, spending the night. Did you have a tendency to come and go a lot? Did you have a tendency to stay gone for days? Because that's the feeling I'm getting. Morning after, up all night, late night rendezvous, spending the night. That's not good. Buttering up, using charm, persuasion, for personal gain, finesse. Oh man, I'm asking the cards how you screwed up. You gaslighting this person, smoothing them up, but only to get what you want. Like succeeding on point, killing it, dominating the competition. Not making sense in the context. Imposter, okay. Fraud, stolen identity, faking it. So are you rolling around here with a broken heart, regretting your decisions, but acting like everything's okay? Um, oh, buddy, I have a feeling whoever is twisted up in this, it's a mess of an act perfect proportion. It's ascending upside down. Okay, you ran away from your own ascension. That's part of the problem. Twin flames came out earlier. That whole journey is just like you're supposed to trigger each other to grow. Poker face, yeah. Taking a chance, risking. I'm not showing hand gambling. You're not showing you got the imposter card. You're not showing how you truly feel. And I think we had the mask earlier. Got the chaser again. Wedding rings again. We got engagement rings. What's this with the rings? Union, marrying, everlasting love, soul connection, devotion, fear of abandonment, chasing codependency. It's okay. Codependent relationship. Did you leave one? Did you get in one? One? Ooh, man. Somebody has way screwed up. Like I said, it feels like an epic proportions here. I'm so sorry. I don't. Fear of abandonment. Did you leave your committed relationship or your marriage? Or hope you didn't leave somebody at the altar because you're committed. Silence. No contact. Got that. Snake. Not what it looks like. Yeah. With imposter. Why are you hiding? Okay. Let's pick this up. Let's pick this up. Let's try not to be here until 3 a.m. Let's look at the rest of this as a little bit more of a whole. But I'm gonna ask real quick. I don't know. Why are you hiding? Feels like the wrong day. Pick up the confession. It says, why are you hiding what you feel? I mean, yeah, I get it. You screwed up. Yeah, I mean, none of us like to screw up and have to face it. That'd be reason enough. I don't know, but I feel like it's bigger than that. What do you want to say that you're not saying? You want to tell somebody you love them. Learn that they're unique and special. I have faith and hope for our connection and on us. Okay. Why not tell the person? I'm just gonna flat out ask and then I'm gonna move on. But like, okay, you really screwed up. And I said, what do you want to say to the person that you're learning that you have faith that it's not over? I love you, but then why aren't you doing that? You're at a crossroads, okay? Again, legal matters. Ooh, healing and releasing. Hook up one night stand. That's why is legal matter upside down? Is it not going well? Have you not started it? Are you out of fear? Healing and releasing. Then you got the energy to hook up one night stand. It feels bigger than a one night stand. Like I said, I guess I'm a beast here until it turns me loose. Used and discarded. Thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. I was looking for clarification there. Someone treats you like a one night stand? She's looking at a note in this card, and it's giving me the feeling that someone said something harsh. Like maybe someone said to you, "You should have just been a one night stand." I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there. Like I said, oh, very long time because, like I said, this board is met like it's almost every single major arcana card is inverted. The Empress, neglect, lack of growth, stagnation, creative blockage. So, are you a fire sign? That's what's here. Why? Empress feels like the remember the cheese. It feels like the cheese stands alone. The Empress feels like it's over here. What did you neglect? Lack of growth, stagnation. Feels like you were stagnant. Did you get in a long-standing relationship and sit still? But you get the night. He is the slowest mover. Forbidden is upside down. Moving. Did somebody move? Did you move? Walking away. Yep, somebody left your ass. Wow, somebody left your ass. I don't know. YouTube might have cut me off. Nope, I'm still live. It doesn't look like anybody's watching, but I'm still going. Yeah, this will be up for I can view it. Um, wow. Bidden, clandestine affair, being done, relationship ending, moving, getting a new home, going away. Mm, this is crazy. Okay. So your world's upside down. I can see why. Incompletion, lack of closure, unfulfilled desires, disconnection. Well, if you've done all this, I can't say I blame whoever you did this to for doing just that, walking away and just being done. That's a lot. Love bombing. I choose me. Fake apology. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, whoever, yeah, they're tired of you yanking them around. They're tired of this love following energy. They're picking themselves. No wonder you feel like unfulfilled desires, no closure, disconnection. Crazy, crazy. And again, we have Ace of Wands. We've got the Two of Wands. I don't know why I'm picking them up in that order. I'm just following my instinct. Ace of Cups. See here, you got stagnation again. Like lack of growth, got stagnation again. You stalled out in this relationship. Completely stalled out in this relationship. Lack of inspiration, blocked creativity, frustration, misuse of power. Again, we get that gaslighting energy. Planning, decision making, partnerships, progress, blocked emotions, missed opportunity, emotional drain, and you got stagnation, fear of change, resisting transition, holding on to the past. That's a bad trait. It's just like you can't be in a relationship and every single thing that happens that like puts a little emotional alley that dings you a little bit, you can't hold on to it. Their advice forever. Yeah, that's wild. But none of this is great. Resistant to change, bad luck, stagnation, missed opportunities. Then you had abuse of power, coldness, lack of empathy. I'm not going to beat you over the head, but you already know that you did not present yourself as the greatest person. You don't need me to tell you that. 10 and 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All of this is 10, 10, 10. 20 reduces down to a 2. Kind of where we started at over here, isn't it? Clear this up for me. Clear this up for me. Why my eyes instantly went over here. So you know you didn't present yourself as the greatest person. Um, why? Why were you behaving this? I mean, this feels like very, very selfish, self-centered, almost childish energy. But of course, we get this in pages. Seduction, love call. Oh, you stepped out on somebody. Palm tree, not today, and so that's that whole not dealing, hurt, avoiding boundaries, coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, but that's inverted. But also, seduction was inverted. So is it a matter of stepping out, or did you not fully step into the relationship? You know, for most, not discounting our asexual or ace friends or whatever. You know, most people like a little passion in their relationship. Was that part of the neglect and the coldness? Not dealing, avoiding the conversation, call a person. There's a lot of lack of communication here. And again, the feeling of you're not accepting an ending. This feels like this may be over. And I'm going to wrap this up because I am really exhausted and won't leave you guys hanging. But whoever screwed this up, it is screwed up steep. And it doesn't look like you're handling it well. Surrender, letting go, suspension of new perspectives, intuition, mystery, illusion, subconscious. I'm hoping you guys can see that. Fear of change, denial, self doubt, resistance, transformation. Again, this overall feeling that you just did not grow as a person. And whoever you left just left you behind. Or just like, I'm not going to wait on you to grow up forever. On this card, it says, what hidden truths and fears are you avoiding? What sacrifices are you willing to make for a higher purpose? are you avoiding? That's actually a really good question. That's a really good question. Oh. That's a really good question. The overall feeling is that you're avoiding your own emotions. The overall feeling here. Healing heart. A lot. Let's just take it verbatim. I asked this, so what are you avoiding? You're avoiding healing your heart. You're accepting paradise, facing your addiction, blocking your own abundance, old school, outdated thinking, backstabbing. Your behavior really needs some work. Like I said, reading for the other side just felt like what I needed to do. Like I said, a crosswatcher special screwed up. Gave into your dark side here. Is that what is all of this about? It looks like you had a person, but you mean if you wanted to call dropping the ball into an art form, that would be this. What made you do all of this? Healthy choices, healing heart, two swords to the rose. We'll get another one up. Out of time, we can't. I said, what made you do all of this? Oh, got you now. Absolutely got you now. This person was trying to force you to. Sometimes, I mean, that's not a good. You can't force someone to. But it's like they wanted you to make healthier choices. They wanted you to heal your heart. They wanted clarity and truth. They wanted you to act in a timely fashion and not ignore the fact that the clock was ticking. You did none of those things. You did absolutely none of those things. Um, what are you thinking? For those who resonate with this mess that's made, what are you thinking? Rolling, intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking a dispute. Why would you do that? As I'm asking, what are you thinking right now? Why would you be trolling somebody in this situation? Intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking a dispute, then playing detective, snooping, digging for dirt, accusation, and then my boo? Okay, well, does this mean you think you still see this person as yours, or you hoping to get back with it? Because I'm telling you, this does not look like it. This is not looking like it's something that's happening. Um, snooping, digging for dirt, accusation, intentionally causing upset, baiting, reaction. What do you hope to gain out of that? That is you've done a lot of I just call them dick moves. Why in the hell would you dig this hole deeper? I'm curious. It's like why on earth? This party having fun, but this person looks like they're doing anything. It's inverted. So I'm gonna say you're not having grave, no second chances. this person as your divine feminine, between the lines, looking for something that's masked, not showing true self, divine intervention. Your house foundation's upside down. Divine intervention time. You are a hot mess. Your emotions are all over the place. It's kind of giving me the feeling of like someone in crisis mode or with, I am not disparaging anyone, but someone with possibly untreated mental health issues, maybe off your medications, need to be adjusted kind of feeling. Wrap this up. I want to make it up to you. I want you to enjoy your life. Your laugh is amazing. I want to make it up to you. Seeing you makes my day. I can feel you. Can we work this out? Have I lost you? Again, that's like I said, that's that desperate feeling that got me on the table. I mean, if I had to say if you've done all this, I would say you have, but I mean, crazier things have happened. People survived in the Ar- out in the Arctic, well, after the Titanic sank. I'm just looking around. I need to wrap this. You lost me, final straw, and then it's followed by burn the bridge, broken trust. You chose them. I'm gonna take that as that's why this is so messy. You broke somebody's heart. You really burned the bridge with them. You lost them. Chose somebody. God damn, this is heavy. Yeah, I usually pull for advice at this point in time. I don't want to. I know that sounds awful, but this is so messy. Um, since your energy is so heavy on the table, is there any final thing you want to say? You're fighting a karmic battle. I'm releasing what no longer serves me. Please be patient. Let go of fear. You are safe with me. Love upside down. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm just a messenger, but yes, daydream. I don't know about that. Like I said, I shouldn't have pulled advice because I'm wanting out of this. This feels like this feels heavy. It feels awful. Feels icky. Um, you've done some damage here. I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't. I don't close this. Friendship is upside down. Anger and opposite attract. Maybe that was the whole problem. Maybe you guys should have stayed friends. Maybe your differences were a little bit too much. There's anger and emotion. And, fresh start is upside down. I don't feel like I'm helping anymore at this point because, like I said, this is so heavy. This is so messy. If anyone popped in at any point in time, I appreciate it. Doesn't I don't think I saw anything. That's okay. It's YouTube at 1 o'clock in the morning after I've gone dead on the algorithm. But I did record this, and so I will put it on TikTok, and I'll probably release a series of shorts for YouTube tomorrow about this and link back to the full video. But yeah, someone just absolutely, utterly made a mess. You light up with my world. I miss you. I need space. We've been together for a lifetime. Are you thinking about it? All the lack of contact in here and all of the questionable choices and options made along the way. I don't know what kind of luck anybody would have in this situation was reaching out, but I don't feel like you have anything to lose because it's like it's basically feeling like that scene from Men in Black. Sticks his finger in that. "No, all is lost. All is lost." This does feel like it's a wrap. So if you have something you want to say and your heart is still hurting, You don't have anything to lose. If this person's put up with you for long enough for you to do all of this, I don't think leaving them a voicemail, shooting them an email, send them a text message or however y'all communicate. Plastic letter in the mail, I don't know. I don't feel like you would lose anything by doing that. You might actually gain something. Maybe a little bit of closure, maybe a little bit of advice. But that's what I've got for you guys. Thank anybody that did pop in and for anybody that watches the recording. This is your girl, Soleil Moon. And just remember, a person's heart is a delicate landscape, your own and theirs. If you want to be with somebody, you can't treat your heart landscape like it's more precious than theirs. All of this broken trust, burn the bridge, choosing someone else, and having lost someone, because this feels really imbalanced. There were legal matters out here a couple of times, mask and coffin and endings. Yeah, this is but like I said, you don't have anything to lose. And at least you don't have to spend the rest of your life wondering what if. So you might as well give it a shot. But yeah, just remember that. Um, everybody's heart space and head space is precious. When you mix with someone's heart space, you're also messing with their head space. You put them through a lot. And you listen, you put yourself through a lot because I could feel your own suffering mixed in with it. It almost feels compulsive, like sometimes you couldn't even help yourself. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Love you guys, and I'm actually kind of glad it was a little quiet going live. Makes me feel like maybe I'll do it more and more opportune hour to see how it goes. But yeah, goes well, man. Good luck with all this. And like I said, if anybody watches this, readings of mine are timeless to find you wherever it finds you. If you have some questions I help you out, drop me a comment. I'm, I'm generally open to help, especially when I have access time.